War changes markets faster than headlines. And right now, the world isn't waiting for anyone to process the news. Oil is reacting. Stocks are swinging. Fear is spreading. But listen carefully. Panic is not a strategy. Preparation is. If global tension escalates, the first place most people feel it won't be a battlefield. It'll be your life. At the grocery store, at the gas pump, inside your investment app, and right in the middle of your monthly cash flow. Stay with me until the end of this video, because I'm going to give you a clear step-by-step framework to protect your money during instability without fear moves that destroy long-term wealth. And one more thing. The biggest financial damage during war rarely happens in one dramatic crash. It happens quietly through rising costs and shrinking purchasing power while people stay distracted. So instead of fear, let's talk positioning. Here's the truth most people don't say out loud. Geopolitical conflict creates economic ripple effects before it creates personal clarity. You don't get a warning letter. You get oil volatility, supply chain friction, market swings, currency pressure, inflation expectations rising, and when oil gets shaky, everything downstream gets pressured. Transportation, food costs, logistics, and overall inflation psychology. That's why war can hit your wallet even if you never change jobs, never move cities, never touch your portfolio. This is also why emotional reactions are so expensive. When volatility spikes, people do the worst possible things. Panic, sell at the bottom, buy random safe assets at the top. Jump into hype trades for a quick win or freeze completely while prices keep rising. So we're not doing that. We're building a defensive financial posture that keeps you liquid, stable, and able to capitalize on opportunity later. First, strengthen liquidity, not panic cash, not stuffing money under a mattress. Liquidity means 3 to 6 months of essential expenses accessible. Because in uncertainty, cash flow is oxygen. Here's the simplest way to do it. Write down your must-pay list. Housing, food, utilities, transport, insurance, minimum debt payments. That total is your stability number. Now build your liquidity around that, not around lifestyle spending. Because when instability hits, the person who can breathe financially doesn't make desperate decisions. They don't sell assets under pressure. They don't take bad loans. They don't accept terrible deals. Liquidity buys you time, and time buys you options. Second, reduce fragile debt exposure. In stable times, high-interest debt is annoying. In unstable times, it becomes dangerous. Because when markets tighten, the cost of money rises. And if income gets disrupted, even slightly, high-interest debt turns into a weight on your chest. So the focus is simple. Attack the debt with the highest interest and lowest flexibility first. Credit cards, payday-style loans, high-interest personal loans. This is not the season for maximum leverage. This is the season for resilience. Stability first, expansion later. Third, diversify your exposure. When the world shakes, concentration risk hurts. If your money is overly concentrated in one stock, one sector, one country, one asset type, one income stream, then a global shock can feel personal overnight. Diversification is not about fear, it's about reducing fragility. Balanced portfolios historically handle volatility better than all-in bets, especially when uncertainty is high. This doesn't mean you need to become complex. It means you avoid single points of failure. Because in chaos, the goal is not to win big this week. The goal is don't get wiped out. Fourth, add some inflation resilience. When governments increase spending during conflict, inflation risk often rises. Inflation doesn't hit loudly, it erodes purchasing power quietly. So ask yourself, if prices climb and your money stays still, are you losing ground? This isn't about going all in on any safe haven, it's about balance. Many investors look to broad commodities, select real assets, strong cash-flowing businesses, and for some, a small hedge like gold. The goal isn't hype, it's protection against silent erosion. Fifth, protect your income streams. War reshapes industries. Some sectors expand, Others contract. Even if you don't trade markets, your job market can shift. Historically, instability increases demand in areas like energy, defense, logistics, cybersecurity, infrastructure. Capital moves toward urgency, so protect yourself. Upgrade valuable skills. Avoid relying on one paycheck. Build an additional income stream if possible, because stable income is the foundation of financial resilience. Even a strong portfolio can't compensate for unstable cash flow. Now here's where most people win or lose. You can't control geopolitics. You can't control headlines. You can't control what oil does tomorrow. But you can control your discipline, your investing consistency, your debt exposure, and your emotional response, and that last one changes everything. Uncertainty is not abnormal. It's cyclical. Volatility is not an exception to the system. It is part of the system. The wealthy don't prepare because they're scared. They prepare because instability is inevitable. Preparation is quiet. Preparation is disciplined. Preparation wins. So the real question isn't, will this affect the economy? It's, is my financial foundation strong enough to withstand it? If this helped you think clearly, comment "Ready" below. And if you want deeper financial education, wealth building strategies, and money mindset clarity, subscribe to Financial Awaken with Aaron and turn on notifications. Stay calm, stay structured, stay positioned, and remember, this video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. Always do your own research and consult a licensed professional before making financial decisions. I'll see you in the next video.